Today is the third in a series, the third and final class in a series on the energetic effects of yoga. Now, if you weren't here for every class, it's completely fine. You're not behind. I build these classes in a way that you can drop into them without having prior knowledge because they're kind of like isolated topics within a broader umbrella. So you'll still get a great class, you'll still get a great understanding. And so the first week we practice Langana, which is the calming, grounding effect. And then last week we practiced Brahmana, which is the energizing and uplifting effect. Now, those are essentially the classical energetic effects. Now, through more understanding of yoga, my teachers have presented a third option, which is really great, called Sama Vritti, which is a practice that delivers both a Brahmana and a Langana effect. And many of you have felt this before. It's that calm alertness that you have. So you're not tired, but you're also not erratic. You're right in that balanced state. And so why do Langana or Brahmana anyway? Why not just always do Sama Vritti? You could if you wanted to. These energetic effects are meant to be applied therapeutically. So if for like Langana, which is the calming grounding effect, you do that practice when you're feeling erratic, when you're feeling frenetic and you want to calm down. Conversely, Brahmana, you would practice that when you need to be uplifted, when you're experiencing lethargy or depression or just kind of a stuckness. It's a great way to move energy. Samavritti, the reason why you'd practice this is because you feel fine already and you want a yoga practice and you don't want to wake yourself out in either direction, or because you don't know how you feel. You know, we've all had those experiences where it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know how I feel. And so Samavritti is the safe bet at the end of the day. And so that's how you'd want to practice this. It's the safest one of all of them. You can practice this any time of day. It's not going to really get you too jazzed. It's not really going to bring you down too hard. And the kind of postures that we do essentially to bring up Samavritti or help induce Samavritti effect are anything that helps to balance the hemispheres of the brain, because Samavritti means balance. So we'll do some of that tonight. Physical balancing is great as well. Twisting is Samavritti because it's actually, most twists are a combination of a forward bend and a back bend. And forward bends, as we know from the last few classes, are Langana, they're calming, and back bends are energizing. So we're doing both at the same time. It's really great that that works that way. When we work with the breath or with pranayama, we work to even out the inhale and the exhale. So that could be inhaling for a certain number of counts, exhaling for an equal number of counts. It's about the capacity of the breath in your body. And then for meditations that help to induce or help support samavritti, again, it's anything that really helps to balance the hemispheres of the brain. And so we'll experience a meditation at the end, which is anuloma viloma, which I'll say that again later, which is mental alternate nostril breathing. So it's just helping to create this intentional balance between the sides of the body. And we're going to explore in the next two classes after today why that works. We're going to go into the channels of energy, which are the Nadi system, which is our next series. But we're going to wrap things up today with Samavritti. It's going to be great. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. All right, let's go ahead and sit tall. Go inward. Samavritti. If you've read Essential Pranayama, you've heard of Samavritti because I bring it up as a pranayama practice. And that's actually what we're going to start with here. So it has a couple of different connotations, but yeah. So relaxing your shoulders down your back. Feel the crown of the head lifting toward the ceiling and allow your eyes to close and take a couple of deep breaths in and out, just grounding in. Aware of your body, your seat on the cushion or the floor, your spine growing out of that base, your shoulders and arms branching out from that support, and your head balancing on the top of your spine. I mentioned before that Samavritti means balance, essentially. It's coming into a state of strong equanimity. So feeling the body grounded, we'll start with Sama Vritti Pranayama, the even breath. So inhale for a certain number of counts or length of time, and exhale for an equal number of counts or length of time. Now, a count is whatever you use for internal measurement, an estimated second, the sound of a syllable, however best you can measure the length of the breath. Inhaling for a certain number of counts. Exhaling for an equal number of counts. Equal inhale. Equal exhale. And it might be effortful at first as you find this balanced breath. Just stay with the practice. Inhaling for a certain number of counts, exhaling for an equal number of counts. We'll continue for just a little bit longer. One more round. And then as you complete this next even exhalation, go ahead and release the technique. Keep your focus inward, and we'll chant the sound Om 3 times. You can chant with me out loud, or you can just listen. Deep breath in. Om. Please bring your palms together at the heart, lower your chin, and honor yourself as you are in this moment, body, breath, energy, and mind. And it's from that place within you that we'll practice tonight. Go ahead and rub the palms together, creating heat. And take the heated palms over your eyes. Brushing back over the top of your head, down your neck, over your body, welcoming yourself back. And let's begin on our backs tonight, please. Coming to lay down. Right. Once you get there, hug your knees into your chest. And as you lay down on your back, you just might find that it feels good to do this. It's a good reminder that you can often just come ground when you need to. Deep breath in and out. And then relax your legs down to the floor. And have your arms down by your side. And take a moment before we start moving to establish in your mind which side of your body is your right side and which side is your left side. They'll come in handy here in just a moment. Also become aware of where the arms are, where the legs are, just getting all of our ducks in rows. And then your breath, find your breath. With your next inhale, please lift your right arm all the way overhead, knuckles touch the floor above you. And as you exhale, release the right arm back down to your side. Inhale, lift the left arm up and overhead, knuckles on the floor above you. And exhale, release your left arm down. Inhale, right arm lifts all the way overhead again. And exhale, release the right arm down. Left arm, inhale. Exhale, release the left arm. We'll add the legs now. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Inhale, lift the right arm and the left leg. Exhale, release both back down to the floor. Inhale, lift the left arm, right leg. Exhale, release down. Right arm, left leg. And release. Left arm, right leg. And release. Let's keep going. Right arm, left leg. And down. Left arm, right leg. And down. A couple more times on each side. Keep going on your own. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Good. As your left arm and right leg release this time, go ahead and stay. Take your time getting there. And we'll do an exercise that is just like the last one we did, but there's just a bit more choreography. Some of you know this one. So with your next inhale, lift your right arm and left leg just like before, and then leave your right arm overhead and release the left leg down to the floor. Inhale, lift the left arm and the right leg. Leave both arms overhead. Exhale, release the right leg back down. Inhale, lift the left leg into the air. And then exhale, release the left leg with the right arm. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And then exhale, release the right leg with the left arm. You're back to the starting position. We'll do that again. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, just the leg releases. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale, just the leg releases. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, release the left leg with the right arm. Right leg lifts. Exhale, release the leg with the left arm back to the starting position. Right arm, left leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, left leg. Good. Right arm, left arm, right leg, sorry. Exhale, right leg releases. Left leg lifts. Exhale, lower the left leg with the right arm. Right leg lifts. Exhale, lower with the left arm. Again, right arm, left leg. Exhale, just the leg. Left arm, right leg. Exhale, just the leg. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, lower with the right arm. Right leg lifts. Exhale, lower with the left arm. Again, right arm, left leg, inhale. Exhale, just the leg. Left arm, right leg, inhale. Exhale, just the leg. Left leg lifts. Exhale, lower the left leg with the right arm. Right leg lifts. Exhale, lower the leg with the left arm. 2 more times. Right arm, left leg. Just the leg. Left arm, right leg. Just the leg. Left leg lifts. Lower the leg with the right arm. Right leg lifts. Exhale, lower with the left arm. 1 more time. Right arm, left leg, inhale. Exhale, just the leg. Left arm, right leg. Exhale, just the leg. Left leg. Exhale with the right arm. Right leg. And exhale with the left arm, coming back to the starting position. Rest for a moment. So we were balancing the brain, we were also warming up the legs, we're warming up the core, the shoulders. There's a lot happening here. Good. And then when you're ready, please roll to your right side. And let's come on up to hands and knees, table pose. All right. With your hands under your shoulders, knees beneath your hips, look forward, inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale back up to hands and knees. And exhale, child's pose. Let's do that about 3 more times. Just, warming up your spine here, getting into your body, linking the breath and the movement. Inhale up to hands and knees, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. It's our first down dog of class. Go ahead and walk it out a bit, pressing a heel to the floor as you bend the opposite knee. Be sure to work on trying to feel length in your spine as well, the hip bones reaching toward the sky behind you. Deep breaths, please. Fill the lungs, empty the lungs. Good. Bring the legs to neutral. Inhale into plank pose, straight line push-up. Exhale, plank yourself all the way down to the floor. Feel the pelvis ground. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and legs, locust pose. Exhale, float down, curl the toes under, lift the knees, push straight up to plank if you can, and then back to downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down to the earth. Pelvis grounds, locust lift, head, chest, and legs. Inhale. And then exhale, release down, curl the toes under, plank yourself up, and back to downward dog. Let's do that 3 more times. Plank asana. Exhale down. Locust rise. Exhale, release. Push up and back. Plank to the floor. Rise into locust, inhale. Release and push up and back, downward dog. We'll do 1 more time. Release for a warm up, that is. Exhale, coming down. Locust rise, stay for 3 breaths. Lift the heart, lift the thighs. And that's 3 deep breaths. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, release down, curl the toes under and push up and back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. And exhale, child's pose. Just taking an adjusting breath here. But just 1. Inhale, come up to hands and knees. I'm going to turn to face the camera. You can keep facing the way that you're facing. Good. So from hands and knees, I'm going to have you step your left foot out to the side and ground that foot to the floor, grounding through the pinky edge. Now the leg itself is in line with your hip bones, so not too far forward, not too far back. Now you may want to have a cushion underneath your right knee because we're going to come to stand on it, okay? And so I have a blanket. If you don't have one handy, you can just fold your mat up a few times and place that under your knee. We don't need to stress the knee out here. We're going to be doing other things for that. Good. All right. So allow your left hand to relax down onto your left leg. And then inhale, sweep the right arm up and arc over. That's your inhale. Exhale, come back up to a tall spine. Inhale, reach up and over, feeling length along the right side. And then exhale, come back up 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more time. And then exhale, come back up. Feel sensation for a moment. We're going to stay on the side for 1 more exercise. All right, you can watch me do a round or 2 of this one, and then you can join in a few moments. So I'm going to take my right arm out to the side, and then I'm going to hinge at the hips, sweep my right arm forward and around as if I'm trying to reach toward my left foot. And then I'm going to inhale, come all the way back up. So it's reaching forward, sweeping around, and inhale, come back up. Exhale, around and sweep, inhale, come up. And then just keep going. You can join me if you'd like to. The left hand can relax on the leg. I like to sweep mine behind my back so it's not in the way. Exhale, sweep. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale up. Keep going. Helping to bring mobility to the spine. You're warming up the leg, the shoulder. There's so much happening here. We're gonna go for a little bit longer. This is kind of dancey. If it feels flowy and dancey to you, allow it to be flowy and dancey. One more time. Sweep. Inhale all the way up. And relax the right arm down. Take a moment in center. Beautiful. All right, let's bring the hands down to the floor. And then step the left leg in and step the right leg on out. So again, the leg is in line with the hip bones, not too far forward, not too far back, and you're grounding through the pinky edge of your right foot. And then we're gonna come up to stand on the left knee. Again, if you need cushion, even if you didn't on the first side and you do on the second, bring that there. Okay, we'll start with the laterals and then we'll add in that flowiness. So right hand down onto the right leg. Go ahead and inhale, lift the left arm up and reach. Exhale back. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, come back. Let's do 3 more. Reach. Last one. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, come back to a tall spine. Good. So again, we're going to do this flowing movement, and it's kind of an exhale as you fold, and then inhale as you flow yourself back up. So taking the left arm out, take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold, sweep. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold and sweep. Inhale, back up. And just get into it. You can go as quickly or as slowly as your body and system are asking you to tonight. Again, the right hand can be on the right leg. You can sweep the arm behind your back, however best you can feel supported here. Exhale, folding. Inhale, coming up. And again, this might feel dancey. It might feel loose. It might feel free. It also might not feel like any of that. Just notice what your experience is and just breathe into that. Do a few more rotations. Good, last one. And then inhale all the way up and release the left arm down. Feel sensation. Good. When you're ready, bring the hands down. Step your right leg in, and let's come into child's pose for a moment. Good. With your next inhale, please come up to hands and knees. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog once again. Let's stay for about 3 breaths here, feeling length in your spine, hip bones reaching toward the sky behind you. Good. So in down dog, lift your right leg high into the air behind you. With your exhale, swing or carry step the right foot between your hands. Release the back knee to the floor. Inhale, lift the arms up, come up for a crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down and step back to downward facing dog. Let's lift the left leg this time. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, help it through. Back knee to the ground. Inhale, crescent lunge, come on up. Exhale, hands down, stepping back. Right leg. Exhale, step. Knee to the ground. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands down, stepping back. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, bring it through. Knee to the ground, come on up. Exhale down, stepping back. We're gonna change it up just a little bit this time. Lift the right leg, step it through. Good, get light on the fingertips, keep the back knee lifting. That's the change here. Now you can keep your fingertips on the floor and look forward with your heart. If you want to, you can try to bring the arms up into a high lunge. Good. With your exhale, carefully bring your hands back down and step back to downward facing dog. Left leg lifts and steps. Help it through. Again, back knee lifting. Either get light on the fingertips to look forward. Some of you might be able to lift the arms up for a high lunge. Good. Exhale, hands down, step back. We'll do one more time on each side. Right leg and step. Inhale, coming into your version of this lunge, either fingertips on the ground or arms lifting. And exhale, hands down, stepping back. Left leg lifts and step. Inhale, come on up into your version of this lunge. Good, then exhale, hands down, step back. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale down to the earth. Locust lift, head, chest, and legs. And exhale, release, curl the toes under, push up and back, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath. Good. And then from here, go ahead and walk your hands back toward your feet, coming into Uttanasana, the standing forward fold. Now soften the knees just slightly here, bend them slightly. Relax the efforting in your head, shoulders, your neck, your arms. And then just take a few deep breaths into this forward fold. Good. So from here, press your palms to shins, come halfway up. Chest parallel to the floor, inhale. Exhale, fold down. Sweep the arms out to the side with a flat back, rise all the way up to standing. Arms overhead, and then palms to your heart. Good. Taking an adjusting breath, coming up. And if you need a drink of water, I recommend hydrating. It's always good to have that prompt to stay hydrated. Whew. It's warmer today in Oakland than it's been in a while. All right. So next we're gonna do some arm swings. You all know this one. Well, many of you do. I'll still teach it, don't worry. And we have a couple of ways to do it. All right, so one is harder, one is less hard, which doesn't make it easy, it just makes it less hard. So the harder version, feet stacking under the hips, you're going to inhale, lift the arms up, inhale, sweep the arms back, inhale, lift the arms up, then exhale, bend the knees, drop the body, sweep the arms behind you, to inhale, come up for the next round. So it's a 3-part inhale, and that's through the nose, and 1 powerful exhale out of your mouth. Now, coming back up from that can be a little straining on your lower back sometimes. So if you don't want to do that, or if you just don't want to do that in general, you can just jab the elbows instead. So it'd be inhale, arms up, inhale, arms back, inhale, arms up, then exhale, jab the elbows back. And we're gonna go for about 2 minutes, all right? And if you wanna switch between exercises, you're welcome to, all right? So standing tall, standing stable, find your breath. And when you're ready, inhale up, inhale back, inhale up, exhale, drop. Inhale, 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 exhale. Good. Inhaling through the nose, powerful exhale out of the mouth. You want to clear the respiratory system, getting rid of some of that stale, toxic air that builds up at the base portion of your lungs. Swing it out too. You want to feel the full rotation of your shoulder joints up and back. Again, either dropping the body or jabbing the elbows. Either one is fine. And again, it's okay to switch between the two, especially if you start to feel fatigued. You can come to the less hard version. Good. You're about halfway done. I know it's a long 2 minutes. Swing it out. 15 more seconds. Three, two, and 1. Coming back up to standing. Release, feel. Breath rate, heart rate, sensation. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Hold the breath in at the top of the inhale. For 3, 2, 1, release the arms. Exhale through your mouth. Again, sweep the arms overhead. Hold the breath in, hold the pose. 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Hold. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. While you're here in this forward fold, interlace your fingers at your lower back. And then squeeze the shoulder blades toward one another. Lift the arms off the back and as far overhead as you can. Good, then release the arms, hands toward the floor. Press palms to shins, come halfway up. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold down. Sweep the arms out to the side, strong flat back, come all the way up. And palms to the heart. Good. Okay, So for our next exercise, I'm going to have you take a wide stance on your yoga mat. And you want the toes pointing directly forward or even pigeon toeing slightly. You do not want them splaying out to the side for this one. Good. And then take your arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in. With your exhale, bend your left knee slightly, taking it forward, and then bring your right hand down somewhere around the left foot. Plant it. And then exhale, roll the left shoulder back, coming into a twist. And then inhale, come all the way up. So that was a little bit slow motion. We'll go a little bit quicker. Let's do the other side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee. Plant the left hand. Roll the right shoulder back. Inhale, come all the way up. First side again. Bend the left knee. Plant the right hand. Rotate. Inhale back up. Bend the right knee. Plant the left hand. Roll the right shoulder back. Inhale, come all the way up. First side again, left knee, right hand, all the way up. Right knee, left hand. Inhale up. Let's do a few more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise. Use that inhale to help lift you back up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise. Couple more times. Good. Twisting to the left. Inhale up. Twisting to the right. Then inhale, come all the way up. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold over both legs, wide legs. And then inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, flat back coming all the way up. And bring the palms back to your heart. Good, good. All right, so whichever direction is the front of your mat, go ahead and turn that way and step to the top of your mat. And we'll do a sun salutation, revisiting the high lunges that we did earlier, and then adding literally a twist to it. So the twist will probably come a couple of rounds into the sun salutation. So first we're just going to work with the lunges, but know that they're coming. Know that they're coming. So standing tall, feet stacking underneath your hips, bring your palms to your heart. Find your breath. And before we start moving, just to ground us back into this intention of Sama Vritti, even, balanced, same wave energy. Inhale for a certain number of counts, and then exhale for an equal number of counts. And do that for a few rounds. Just even out your breath here. And even just a few rounds of this even breathing can help build that equanimity in your nervous system, which affects your body, which affects your brain, which affects your energetic state. And that's where we want to practice from. That's where we want to move from. So if you want to try to keep the breath even, you can, but we'll come back to this quality again and again. So with your next inhale, sweep the arms down, back, and up. With your exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive, fold forward. Press palms to shins, come halfway up, inhale. Then exhale, release down and step your right foot way back. Bend your left knee. Keep the back knee lifting if you can, and reach the arms up for the high lunge. Good. Deep breath in here. And exhale, bring the hands down to the floor and step back to downward facing dog. You know this next part. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, down to the earth. Lift up into locust, head, chest, and legs. Exhale, release. Push up and back to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, please. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Keep the back knee lifting. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and lift the arms up, coming into your high lunge. Staying for breath this first round. And then exhale, bring the hands down, step forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way up. And palms to the heart. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward and down. Palms to shins. Exhale, release, and step your left foot back this time. Keep the back knee lifting. Go ahead and come into your lunge, inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Plank pose to the earth. Locust. And return back up to downward facing dog. The left leg lifts this time. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Take your time, but when you're ready, lift the arms. Good. Exhale, bring the hands down, step forward. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way up. And let's just go ahead and fold forward. Exhale, hinge at the hips, swan dive down. Palms to shins. Exhale, release, step the right foot back. Coming into your high lunge as you're ready, lift the arms. Good, exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Plank pose, and to the earth. Good, locust. And down, push up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, and step it on through. High lunge. Good, hands down, step forward. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Good, palms to shins. Exhale, release, step the left foot back. Good, coming up. High lunge. Exhale, hands down, stepping back. Plank pose to the earth. Locust pose, inhale. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, and step it through. When you're ready, come on up. Arms raised. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Palms to shins. And down. Arms out to the side, come all the way up. And again, fold all the way down. Palms to shins, halfway up. Right foot steps. Coming into your lunge. Good, downward dog. Plank to the earth. Locust. Downward facing dog, pushing up and back. Right leg lifts when you get there. And step it on through. Come on up. Exhale, step forward. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way up. And palms to your heart. This time, take just a few adjusting breaths. And if you want to try evening the breath out. It doesn't have to be a deep breath. It could be inhale for 2, exhale for 2. But try to keep that breath even. Good. We're gonna do one more round, and we're gonna add several several variations to it. So the bones will be the same, but everything else on top of it's gonna be a little bit different. So trying to keep that calm, grounded center. Inhale, sweep the arms down and up. This time, bend the knees, sweep the arms behind you, chair prep. Inhale, chair pose. Now stay in chair pose and bring your palms to your heart. Feel the heart lift. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, bring your right elbow across to the other side or the top of your left knee. Now, if that's not going to connect, bring the elbow to the inside of your right knee. And then press the palms together and roll the left shoulder back, coming into twisting chair. Now it's tempting to straighten the legs here. Keep the knees bending strong. Good, now keep the knees bending, come back through center. Straighten the legs, reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, chair prep again. Bend the knees, scoop the arms back. Inhale, chair pose, and bring the palms to the heart. Take a deep breath in, feel length in the spine. We'll do the other way this time. Exhale, take the left elbow across the top of the right thigh or knee, or the inside of the left knee. Press the palms together and roll the right shoulder back. And breathe. Again, keep the knees bending. Good. Keep the knees bending, come back through center. Inhale, lift up, straighten the arms overhead, and this time, swan dive, fold forward and down. Press palms to shins, come halfway up, inhale. And then exhale, release, and step your left foot way back. Good. All right, so we're gonna do a twisting lunge. And so I'm gonna teach it with the knee raised behind you. If at any point it's too much, you can bring the knee back down to the floor, okay? Give yourself that permission if you need it. Inhale, come up for the lunge. Good, and then bring the palms to the heart. Feel the spine lifting, still sinking into the hips. And then bring your left elbow cross to the top of your right thigh or knee. Palms together if you can. And then push the palms together. Roll the right shoulder back. Now, if you're just falling over, that would mean to bring the back knee down and breathe. Staying for just another breath or two. Feel the navel pulling into the body and twisting to the right. Now, if you can, keep the knee bending and come back to look forward. Maybe even lift the arms up. And then exhale, hands down, stepping back to downward facing dog. Great job. Let's take a breath here. Good. Inhale into plank pose. Exhale down. Feeling the pelvis ground. Let's come on up to locust pose. Head, chest, legs lift. We'll stay for 5 breaths. Feeling the inner thighs lift behind you. Heart is pulling away from the floor. Your jaw is soft. Deep breath in and float down. Good. Take your time, returning to downward facing dog, pushing up and back. We'll stay for a few breaths. All right, so we did the high twisting lunge on the first side, so we have to do it on the other side. When you're ready, lift your left leg high into the air and then step that foot between the hands. Left foot stepping forward. Good. Coming into your version of the lunge. Again, your back knee can be on the floor here if you need it to at any point. But take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart. Take a deep breath in, feel length in the spine. Exhale, take your right elbow across the top of your left knee or thigh. Press the palms together, roll the left shoulder back, and twist. And breathe. Feeling the navel pull into the body and to the left. Couple more breaths. Now see if you can keep the knee bending and unwind to look forward. And lift the arms up. And then exhale, bring the hands down and step forward. Uttanasana. Press palms to shins, halfway up. Exhale, release down. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the arms off the back and overhead as far as you can. And let's breathe. And then go ahead and release your arms. Press palms to shins again. Then inhale, sweep the arms out to the side. Come all the way up. And palms to the heart. Feel sensation. Feel your breath. And even if your breath feels quickened from the practice, let's start to regulate that. Let's start to even the breath out. Inhale for a certain number of counts, even if it's a short count, and exhale for an equal number of counts. Good. When you're ready, please fold forward and step back into downward facing dog. And floating down onto hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Good. All right, so from here, please slither forward down onto your abdomen, making your way down. All right. So the best you can do with the space that you have around you, please extend both arms forward. Thumbs pointing toward the ceiling so the palms are facing one another. And just like our first exercise tonight, really get in your head which is the right and left side of the body, and where the arms are and where the legs are. It's just good to establish that. And with your next inhale, lift your right arm and your left leg. Right arm, left leg. Exhale, release both back down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, release. Right arm, left leg, inhale. Exhale down. Left arm, right leg. Exhale down. Right arm, left leg. Stay. Reach through the left toes, reach through the right fingertips. Lift the back heel higher, lift the thumb higher. Inhale. And exhale, release down. Left arm, right leg. Stay. Breathe. Lift the right heel higher. Lift the left thumb higher. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Now, it'd be a shame if we didn't do everything, right? And we're already here. We're already warmed up. The best you can, okay? When you're ready, ground the pelvis. Inhale, lift everything up. Both arms, both legs. Breathe. 3, 2, don't collapse. Slowly lower down. Turn the head to a side. Find your even breath. Turn the head to the opposite side. Find your even breath. And then carefully bring the hands back underneath your shoulders. Curl the toes under. I know it's far from where you probably want to be right now, but let's come into down dog. Pushing up and back. Feeling length in the spine here. Hip bones reaching toward the sky behind you. And then inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Let's do a quick child's pose. Seat to the heels, forehead down. Good, and then go ahead and roll yourself up to a seat. And bring your legs out in front of you. Okay, we're almost to Shavasana. You've been working very hard tonight and very amiable. We're gonna just do a couple more things to help us counterpose, and then we'll come to rest. So going into another twist, bring your right foot flat to the floor, bend the left knee, bring the leg in toward your body, and take the right foot across to the opposite side of the left leg. Flex the left toes. So if it's your right knee that's bent on top, it's your right hand that goes right behind your back. And then lift your left arm into the air, inhale. Exhale, sweep the left arm around, hook the knee and twist, looking over your right shoulder. Now staying in the pose, sit up tall, inhale. And then exhale, roll the right shoulder back a little bit more. Twisting, twisting, twisting. Good. With your inhale, carefully unwind and uncross. Practicing on the other side, bring your left knee into the chest, take the foot across, ground it to the outside of the right leg, flex the right toes. Left hand goes behind your spine. Inhale, lift the right arm up, feel length in the front body. Exhale, sweep the right arm around, hook the knee and twist, looking over your back shoulder. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, twisting deeper, feeling the navel pull in and to the left. Okay, with your next inhalation, carefully unwind and uncross. And just hug your knees into your chest as you come down onto your back. And then once you're on your back, just rock from side to side on the spine. You can circle on the tailbone a little bit if you want to. Breathe. Good. When you feel complete in this posture, in this exercise, go ahead and release the legs down to the floor. And bring any support where you need it. Blanket under the head, cover up with a blanket, eye pillow, whatever you need to feel supported here as you rest in Shavasana. And then do anything you can to make yourself 10 to 15% more comfortable. And then settle into stillness. And stillness, not because you're holding yourself still, but because you're allowing yourself to be still. And though we often use the word stillness in yoga, what we really mean is steadiness, that there's a balance to our being. Because as you can tell, just from practicing stillness so far, that the breath is still moving. The world continues on, just like a light wave moving across the universe. We continue forward. So stillness in a pure sense is not possible, but steadiness is. And that is what Sama Vritti brings to us, is the steadiness. There's a balance to the rise and the release. So to help settle into that deeper, keeping the body still, except for the breath, be aware of the breath in the belly, navel rising and falling. And allow your mind to stay trained on this wave, this rise and fall. Calm, steady, equal in its movement as it moves upward, away from your spine, as it moves downward toward your spine. Inhale, navel rise. Exhale, navel release. In state of Sama Vritti. peace, peace, peace. Taking a deeper, fuller breath, please. Make some gentle movements in your hands, your feet, your arms, your legs. Gently bringing your body and your awareness back to your space. Take your time as you roll to your right side, maybe taking a breath there. And then coming up to a tall seat as you feel complete here. So sitting tall, relax the shoulders. Feel your body supported by the earth, your spine growing out of that, your shoulders and arms branching out of that, and your head balancing on top of that. And bring your awareness to the sensation of your breath in your nostrils, within the nasal passages. The sensation tends to be cooler on inhale and warmer on exhale. You might notice that the airflow in one nostril is more open or closed than the other. Allow that to be fine. And then become acutely aware of the sensation of breath in your left nostril, just the left nostril. Be aware of it. And then become acutely aware of the breath in your right nostril. Just the right nostril. And then both nostrils again. And in a moment, we'll practice Anuloma Viloma, which is mental alternate nostril breathing. So you're imagining that you're inhaling and exhaling out of alternating nostrils on my cue. If there's airflow blocked in one nostril, just imagine the air is flowing freely through it. So with your next inhalation, sense the breath entering the left nostril. And then exhale through the right. Inhale right nostril. And exhale left. In left. Out right. In right. And out left. In left. Out right. In right. And out left. In left. Out right. In right. And out left. In left. And just go on your own for just a few more rounds, sensing the breath moving from side to side, this energetic pendulum balancing the sides of the body, the hemispheres of the brain. the energy within your body. One more full round, and left out right, and right out left. And as you exhale out of this left nostril this next time, sense the breath in both nostrils equally. And feel balance restored to your system. Calm, steady, get alert, aware, present. Maybe a little bit more in tune to this energetic effect of Sama Vritti. Same wave, balance. Just bringing your palms to your heart, go ahead and bow the chin. And honor that capacity to find balance within you. Whether it's practicing a Sama Vritti class like we've done now, or even have the pursuit of balance. And may all of your effort here and this practice support you in that. So until next time, namaste.